you and I have spoken at length about flipping sustainability from a compliance thing into adding real commercial value. And I know that's something that you feel really strongly about, because ultimately, if it's not got a value to the customer or the consumer or whoever's at the end product, no one's going to buy into the process or the idea or whatever that is. But what does that really look like inside a business? Because I think it's really easy to talk about, less easy to deliver.
Yeah, you do sustainability and everyone will suddenly want to change. Well, it's not. It's really about, again, coming back to what actually does that mean for your stakeholders? What are the challenges your stakeholder, your customer? So really understanding your key stakeholders. If you're going to focus on your stakeholder and those stakeholders are customers, then who owns those relationships today? And the answer is that it's the commercial teams themselves.
Sure.
So you need to be able to involve those commercial teams in the conversation, because at the end of the day, we're a business. We've got to be able to sell that product.
Yeah.
And we've got to be able to have the business models that allow us to do that. So we might be able to deliver the most incredible sustainability outcomes.
But it's no good if
But
no one wants to buy it.
if nobody can afford to buy it or actually
Yeah.
understands what the value of that is, then that's going to be really tricky. So again, it's being able to take people with you. It's allowing people like the commercial teams to be part of the ideation of solutions, and this will be the benefit to the end markets as well. So it's really taking a step back from thinking about sustainability as box ticking,
Sure.
to really, how does that change again bring those sustainable outcomes, and how does chemistry in Synthema's case enable that change to deliver those sustainable outcomes?
Mm.
It's really saying what's the challenge that that customer, that stakeholder really needs to address. Because if you can help somebody solve a problem, then there's value in that for them, and
Mm.
therefore there's value in it for you. And it means that you've got to put the time and effort in to really work with your commercial teams.
Yeah.
These people that have typically gone out and sold services, sold products that have certain attributes. And now we're asking them to say, okay, add sustainability to that list. So you've got to work with them to build their confidence, build their vocabulary, their understanding of what it is we're trying to do and why, and then how to articulate that for the customer as part of value selling.
Properly equipping your commercial teams is how you're going to have success with sustainable innovation. What benefits have you seen having your commercial guys at the coalface with a better level of understanding about sustainable innovation versus those than previous?
Overall, it just builds the customer relationship.
Sure.
It shows that what we're thinking in multiple dimensions of what's the value of the product that we're looking to bring for them. It means we're asking questions about what's the problem or opportunity for the customer. So really, it shows that you care about the customer and their end markets. It's not just about saying we're here to sell a product. It's what's the application, what's the use of that product going to enable you, the customer, to do differently, more effectively, and then recognize that many of our customers are also in the value chain and will then be selling on to somebody else. So it's supporting them with how do they articulate the sustainability benefits of their product to their customers much more effectively as well. And then within the technical and commercial teams, there are people that have evolved their role and that have taken more responsibility on, because it's
Mm.
much better that the people that are closest to the customer are able to maintain those conversations. You can't always keep coming back to a central sustainability team.
One of the challenges with any type of innovation is timing and getting the timing right, because I think sometimes you can bring solutions to a market before customers are ready. And then that's a challenge in itself, even though that you know it's a great product or a great technology. If people aren't ready for it, it's dormant until everyone's almost caught up.
There's risk in being first to market, and there's risk of not moving quickly enough afterwards. So again, it's asking yourself, what sort of company do you want to be? So if you're a fast follower on every other attribute of your products, then arguably why would you change on sustainability?